Hi, this is Patrick Hanifin. Welcome to my video today. I'm here in Fountain Valley at the Mile Square Park. It's 1 mile all directions, and it's a beautiful day. It's about 85 degrees. The weather, it's just, sky is crystal clear, and you know, it was just being here and being at the park and looking at people and what we have, and some of us got to feel so lucky. I mean, do we have a home to go to today? Because a lot of people at this park don't. I'm telling you. You know, it's just like it's just sad. Anyway, if you enjoy this video, please leave me a like and please subscribe. I'm just trying to be truthful and show you what's going on with the economy. And sometimes it isn't too pretty. I try to pick nice places. I mean, I literally really rack my brain thinking, where would be a fun place to film? And you know, this park has like archery and 2 or 3 lakes and a golf course, and you know, it's just, you get here and then you go, oh yeah, got a lot of homeless too. It's sort of sad, you know. And I want to tell you something. I try to find little ways in my videos to help you. If you are low income, you shouldn't have any trouble qualifying at all for a program called LIHEAP or LIHEAP. I don't know how you pronounce it. No one seems to know. LIHEAP, it's L-I-H-E-A-P, and I'm sorry, are you speaking to me? Oh, okay. Well, excuse me? Oh, okay, I'm leaving. I just came down to the park.
Oh, get out of here. Don't take a picture to us. Get out of here.
I wasn't actually. Okay.
Hey, get out of here.
Anyway, so kind of get a feeling for what it's like here. And but as I was saying, LIHEAP or LIHEAP, L-I-H-E-A-P is to help people with low income on your utilities, and it's great. I mean, you know, you'll give you like $500, $1,000. I've heard people get $1,200 off your utility bill, and you know, you just take advantage of everything you get, and that's a great program for you. Real easy to qualify. Any kind of low income, they'll give it to you. Look at the little squirrel here, so pretty. And there's a lake over here. But it's become a scary world out here. I'll tell you, it really is, you know. Another thing that impressed me that's sad is I'm coming in here. I noticed the parking is, you know, it's fairly expensive to park in here. And all around the park, you can't find anywhere to park at all. And you know, people just don't have money for parking meters these days, you know. So they park, you know, a mile away and walk. You know, it almost seems like they should just eliminate parking meters, because, I mean, we're making it harder on the people that want to just enjoy our beautiful parks and lakes and places and ocean. And I go down to Huntington Beach and it's next to impossible to park, and then you got to go and pay a parking meter, worry about your car being broken into, because everybody knows you're in this garage and you're going to get might get your car broken into. Oh, look at these birds. Are these pretty? Wow. It's a beautiful lake here. The other thing I wanted to kind of mention to you about prepping is, you know, China just last week issued a warning to all its citizens that they should all start really stocking up for the whole winter. And I know they're having a lot of problems with electricity, and they're not getting enough coal, which they really need. They should check in with Joe Manchin, but they are just having a lot of problems. And I'm thinking, think of all the things that we get from China. And if they're having problems, I mean, we're going to have a hard time with our shipments. And, you know, despite what they're saying about the ports getting better, the ports aren't that much better. They're a little better. Maybe there's 130 ships out off the coast of Huntington Beach when you look up to San Pedro, as opposed to 100 and 70, but it's still, they're not getting unloaded. And what cracked me up the other day is the ships, a lot of them are parking parallel, or what would it be? Perpendicular to the coastline rather than horizontal. So it looks like they're less, but they're closer together like a regular parking lot here. And I go, oh my gosh, you know. And then this bill that just got passed to give money to the ports, that's like great, it's really going to help. But it's going to take a long time. It's going to be 3 or 4 months before they get any of that money. And then they've got to make the changes. They still don't have enough drivers, and on and on and on. And you just kind of go, wow, you know, we're going to have so many shortages this Christmas. And I guess my message is just prepare. And one other little thing I wanted to bring up was on the Social Security, because it always appears, I mean, you can go on YouTube and type in the word stimulus, and any day it looks like seniors and people on SSI or handicapped people are all going to get these programs that really help them out. And that's not the case at all. I mean, it's not happening fast, if it happens at all even, you know. And there's not much in this second stimulus package that it's all been taken out. You know, they're not really going to tax the rich people like they said. You know, you're not going to get free dental work anymore. That wasn't even going to start the year 2028. And you're not going to get eyeglasses. You might get a hearing aid, you know, and just might get some help on your prescription drugs. But that's really about it. There just isn't that much. It's all gotten taken out. You know, I hope the families with kids that, you know, have to work again get the child care they need and get some discounts on that will really help them. I just like to see people get some help from the government. We pay enough in taxes, everybody does. And what's sad is that we pay all this money in tax, and you know, all these special interest groups, these are the stores that we spend our money in and shop in. They're all trying to defeat everything that all the people want. You know, Walmart and McDonald's and any company you name are just defeating all these bills. And I mean, they're spending, I think it was $300,000 to $400,000 just trying to defeat the dental. You know, it's so sad because people need the dental work. And they're just, because they like control of everything, they don't want you to be able to go in and have the government help pay for that. So it's kind of sad that we can't get that. Anyway, so that's a couple of my main points. The LIHEAP, be sure if you can qualify for that to get that, because that will really, really help you. And the cost of gas in the last 7 days, I hate to bring this up because it's so negative, but it went up. 7 days, it went up 8 cents. It's just getting higher. I mean, it's almost $5 here in California. It's so darn close. And you know, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, and then like on Social Security, you get this is where the line starts to film that squirrel. Oh, is that cute? There's one there too. Don't scare it. Another one. They're the cutest little animals. I think in my first video I went through the Huntington Beach Park by the library. I called them chipmunks. I guess I was thinking of Chip and Dale. But anyway, yeah, what I think is happening with the Social Security and why it isn't really coming through is because there's all these special interests that just don't want to pay the money out. It doesn't benefit them. They will actually go along with people working and the government paying for their kids to be in a preschool or that, because that'll get more workers for them, and they need the workers. So they go along with that, but they don't really want to help the old people. It's just money out of their pocket. They don't want to pay tax, you know. I mean, you know, somebody trying to back Joe Manchin the other day from the Republican Party. The guy, you know, he's worth like $400 billion, and he's going to, you know, he loves Joe Manchin. He's going to give a fundraiser for him and all that. And, you know, I'm just going, come on, you know, just can't we have government without all these special interests that are bought off for government? I mean, we're paying the money in, and they're not paying anything in. And the reason they're not paying anything in is because they give all that money to the candidates to get the candidates to vote the way they want. And the thing that really scared me the other day when I realized, because I hadn't really thought about it this way, but if a candidate can say, oh yeah, I want all that Social Security, I want to help all the older people, they need it so bad, and they do. I mean, I see letters from them where they're, they're getting 1 meal a day. I mean, come on, it's sad, and they just don't have any money. They got to choose between their medicine that they're cutting the pills in half, or eating, and these companies don't want to give them the money, and the companies aren't even paying any tax. But what the companies do is they give the money to the senators and congressmen, and then when it's really a divided Senate like we have now, it just takes one bad person to break up the bill so they don't get it. And that person gets a lot of donations, or those two, Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin. But if they weren't there, they would just funnel the money to another candidate, and the other candidate would vote against all this. So it isn't as simple as you think it is. And they know what they need to do, and they're doing it. And it's just kind of sad. But at the same time, we live in the United States. We're all blessed. There's just great things about it. And everybody has their side. It's like the lady that doesn't want me to film. I don't know what she's talking about. Just filming the park. And maybe I shot one of those homeless people over there. I don't know. I guess maybe I did kind of coming in. I never really hit those people or put them in my videos because I just feel bad. I don't like to film people when they're down and out. So I've always avoided that, but I guess I did kind of shoot the camera over that way, so maybe that's what she was talking about. Anyway, there's so much to be thankful for, and we're all getting along, and there's food banks and food stamps, EBT is it called? There's a lot of ways to help, that people are getting helped, and we just have a lot to be thankful for, and I guess that's the whole message of this video, but things aren't as simple as we think, and sometimes it takes a while. And those stimulus checks that you kind of hear about that are always coming, they may one day, but they don't seem like they're right around the corner. I mean, these people are doing 3 videos a day and, getting some of them hundreds of thousands of likes. And then the people all seem so disappointed. Oh, when are we going to get that check? I'm kind of going, I don't think you're going to get that check for quite a while, but whatever. Hopefully it'll all come through, and a lot of other ways will come through to help people. And the other thing, if you don't have that free internet, you can get that if you're low income too. It'll take $50 a month off your internet bill. Really worth taking. If you're low income, take advantage of that one too. It'll really help you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a great day as I walk under this nice shade tree here. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.